Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back. Took a couple of days off last week. You know, it's good to take some time off, time away. I shouldn't say time off. I was following the markets, but a little separation is always good. Putting some distance between you and whatever is going on, especially if, you know, a lot of times, I mean, we're only human. We can be sucked into the crazy, frenetic atmosphere of the markets. So it's good to get some separation. I live in New York City. I don't know if any of you have ever been here. Maybe some of you live here. Have you ever gone up to the observation deck on the Empire State Building? You know, when you're walking along the streets of New York City and Manhattan, it's crazy, it's crowded, there's a lot of people, it's noisy, you got cars going up and down the avenues and the streets, you got buses, you got fire engines, you got sirens. Go up there on the observation deck of the Empire State Building. Get some separation. You look down, everything looks peaceful and tranquil. No more craziness, all right? That's what separation can do. Very important. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go away somewhere. I mean, that's one way to do it. But you can create your own mental separation by training yourself not to be drawn in and sucked into all the high energy and the crazy atmosphere of the markets. And that's a very, very important skill to have, because this is an activity that will, I mean, is almost designed to strike at your emotion and raise your emotional level. So get some separation, whether that means getting away somewhere or going up to the observation deck of the Empire State Building or someplace as a metaphor, or just training your mind to do that. Now, let's talk a little bit about the markets. First of all, let me just remind you, today is Monday. What is Monday? Monday is the day I put out the new issue of MMT Trader. I am working on it. It'll be out later. If you want to get a copy of that, and if you are not on the subscription list, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial of MMT Trader, and you will get today's report. In the meantime, you'll be able to download and view all the back issues. Yeah, so you can do that today. So that's pitbulleconomics.com. Now, you may recall that a little over a week ago, I said the dollar was peaking. And by the way, through the whole dollar rally, I said that was a short covering rally. We had a lot of people on here. Okay, a lot of you mousy boys and zombies, you were all giggly, you were all excited. Oh, the dollar's going up. Oh, look, you're wrong, Mike Norman. Mike Norman, yeah, look at you, said it was going to go down and now it's up. At one guy immediately posting up because like the day I said it, the dollar was maybe up an additional 1/10%. He's like, yeah, you see, you're wrong, wow. All giggly and girly. There are reasons. First of all, there are very important fundamental reasons why the dollar is in a downtrend. And it's a downtrend that I called, you know, basically dating back to December of 2015. And it has been, number one, it's been in effect. And number two, the fundamentals that have created the conditions for that downtrend have not gone away and have been augmented recently by, you know, additional either policy or conditions that are creating this downtrend in the dollar. Now, this is a long-term thing. It's not going to crash. It is not a crash. It is a long-term thing. You're going to have short covering rallies. And as I said in prior videos, short covering rallies, by their very nature, they can be vicious and brutal and look like major turnarounds in the trend, but they are not, all right? And that's why bear markets are kind of very hard to trade. I mean, to really stay in there, they're very hard to trade. you get these vicious short covering rallies that squeeze everybody out, and then the downtrend resumes. A lot of people get blown out, whether by their own hand, stop losses, or forced liquidation, margin calls, that sort of stuff. So the downtrend is intact. The policies that have created the downtrend are intact. The conditions that have come about as a result of those policies are intact. That was a short covering rally. And I actually pointed to specific developments about a little over a week ago, which pinpointed the top in that dollar rally, all right? And those of you who are subscribers, you know what I'm talking about. Oil, I also said, and basically my people, myself and my people, my followers, depending on how long you've been with me, we've been long the oil market since January, late January 2016, when it hit $26, $25 a barrel. There were a lot of pros and well-known oil market analysts who were skeptical the whole way up. A lot of them now are turning really super bullish on oil. They're saying $100. I even saw a thing today saying $300. Look, we don't know if something erupts in the Middle East between the United States and Iran. Sure, put a number on it. Could be anything. But the fundamentals as they are right now, in particular, one development that I mentioned about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, having to do with the Chinese saying, that's it. We are pulling back from Saudi oil purchases because the price is too high. And I said, just like Walmart, they are a price setter to their suppliers. And by the way, China turned the market in early 2016 when it established a domestic price floor of $40. We were trading at 26, 27 at the time. Market snapped back very quickly. It's saying now we're not paying any more than current prices. Now, that doesn't mean oil, something can't happen and oil can't go through the roof. But for now, I'm saying it looks like we've peaked out. We'll get a nice correction. There's a lot of speculators long this oil market. Love to see a correction to get back in at some point. That's going to happen. So you have the dollar, you have the oil market. We have 10-year Treasury yields up around 3%, as I've been saying, and it will go higher. Don't worry. A lot of people still probably saying, oh, that's the top. 3% yield. Maybe you're giggling like you were giggling with the dollar. It's okay. It's okay. You know who giggles? Children giggle. Mature men, mature adults, we're not gigglers. We laugh. We got deep, haughty laughs. Yes, we're not gigglers. Gigglers, a lot of you gigglers are on here. All right, so those things are happening. Anyway, I just wanted to remind you, all right, separation. Practice that. Separation. Distance. You got to do that. Every day, really. It doesn't mean you have to go to the top of the Empire State Building every day or get away, but mentally create separation. Create separation. Very, very important. Number 2, today's Monday. New edition of MMT Trader is coming out. If you want to get a copy of that, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com. Sign up for a 30-day free trial. Dollar is turning down once again. And possibly now a nice correction coming up in the oil market. A lot of other stuff too. I haven't spoken about gold in a while, but there's not much to talk about. The trend is still an uptrend. It's a pause right now. You know, everybody is going to start focusing on June, the next FOMC meeting, when we will have a rate hike. So, you know, there's that whole discounting, that whole selling in front of it that's been going on. They do that every single, it's you know, I've said this so many times. The behavior is so predictable at this point. You know, you might as well just write the check out and give it to me because, you know, I see your poker hand. I know what cards you are playing. How easy is it for me and my followers to pick you off? It is a piece of cake. It is shooting fish in a barrel. All right, is any kind of cliche like that you want to use? That's what it is. All right, everybody. I got to get back to work. See ya. Bye-bye.